I was thinking the other day what it would be like if I'm just about to go to a special meeting. I've got to do a really important presentation and I've prepared myself, I've got everything ready. I am super confident, absolutely confident. And I go to bed the night before, get plenty of sleep, wake up in the morning and start thinking, yes, that presentation's today, it's finally come. Then I notice something's different. Actually, quite a few things are different. I'm a woman. I've got to go through this presentation. My whole career depends on it. I know I'm going to be able to present well, but what's it going to be like if I have to present as a woman? I feel really strange, but everyone else has always known me as a woman. The jokes don't work as well as they used to. How would it be for me? How would I find myself if that was the situation? Albert Einstein, of course, was one of the most famous and most gifted scientists the world has ever seen. But you may not know that Albert Einstein was part of a school of physics we call modern physics. We suddenly found that at the very large scale, at the scale of the universe, and at the very small scale, at subatomic particles, very weird things happen. And in fact, we can't predict anything. The challenge for you is to stop, stand still, and change the focus of attention. So I wonder what your leadership would be like if you were to base it on these principles. I spent most of my working life thinking how I might answer that question. And as a result of that, I've come up with two concepts which I think describe my response and what I'd like to offer to you. And those two concepts are quantum leadership and the spiral path. In quantum leadership and the spiral path, I talk about three phases or gestures. And the first phase I call perceiving. How often do you look at your organisation and only see what you expect to see? Stop and change the focus of your attention and see what you see with fresh eyes. The second phase or gesture on the spiral path is connecting. In this phase, the challenge for you is to connect with your deepest sense of purpose. And to do this, you need to be really still. And the focus changes to inwards. The third phase I call acting. In this phase, rather than think through every action, because you're operating from that deepest sense of purpose, you act swiftly, powerfully, and effectively. Think back to the very start of your career. When you were fresh out of college, you wanted to change the world. What got you really fired up? What was it that you wanted to change? What was it that you wanted to achieve? So those are the three phases of the spiral path. You can be on one or another from one moment to the next. That's what quantum physics is like. That's what quantum leadership is like. I invite you to travel on that journey with me.